You guys know our travel lodge is gonna try to sit here. It says it's my fault. No, it's not. He's at Athens, just like Heartache. Heartache thinks I owe him money. He owes me $1,300. But what Harry was doing is ripping me off to give Heartache his money that I supposedly owe him. I don't owe him a shit. He owes me all my stuff, all my clothes, and all my money. So, like I said, and Harry, I only owed him. So the situation is 350 is for 2 weeks, and that's $700. He is right on that part. But I gave him 350 plus 350 for 1 week, and then $100 for the next week. So now I owed him 250 because I already gave him 100. So he's telling me to forget about the 250 and I owe him 700. No, I don't. I owed you 6. And then I gave you 950, so I was up 1 week. And then when I went to pay the 350 on what I owed, he turned around and said, "What are you going to do for next week? Because you still owe me $700. I do not owe you any money, jackass. I don't owe you any money, jackass. You are so prissy, though. Gary worked for you, and he even disconnected his phone and got tired of your shit. And got a new phone number there, Harry. But you go around and you stalking, you're going around to make it, oh, yeah, Ryan, blah, blah. But you already know I went to Fernandina Beach, or I went to the bank a week and a half ago, but you found a reason to come out and I just wanted to let you know they got a car. No, you was trying to see what I was doing. None of your fucking business, clown. So, like, what? You trying to rip me off and I caught you. And when I'm sitting there talking to you and said, dude, no. He goes, dude, I'm not trying to take advantage of you, you know. First off, if you wasn't trying to take advantage of me, Harry, why would you come out and say that? Like I said, when you sit there and don't say anything, people tell you what they want out of you. So you told me what you wanted out of me. I caught you trying to charge extra money. You think I'm retarded. I'm not retarded. I know where my money's going. I know what my bills are. I know what 350 plus 350 minus 100 is. That's 600 plus I owed you 350. That's 950. I was up for 1 week. But just saying that I owe you $700 every time that I go and give you 350 for 1 week, you owe me $700. I do not owe you $700, dude. And you realize how much work I did for you? I mowed your lawn. Do you want me to keep going? Because you prissy ass don't want to do nothing. All of you guys want to sit around and do nothing. Expect it. Demand people to do stuff for you. Demand this, demand that. But you don't want to do nothing. So, Harry, I'm advising you to back off. Because I got you and the rest of your crew right where we need them to take them out. And we're not going to take your life. We're going to send you back to where you came from until you figure out this is our land. You obey about what we say, not the other way around. You don't get to come over here and control us. We don't try to control you, so why are you coming over here trying to control us? Wasn't it you in the black car at Travelodge looking for someone to help bids? And yeah, you wanted to call me at 1 o'clock in the morning? And I said, dude, what the hell are you calling me at 1 o'clock in the morning, bro? Oh, we're ready. We can get the beds up. Dude, I'm working. I'm sleeping, first off, because I was working at Red Roof. He was like, you can come over here, blah, 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 blah. the only one. I'm not gonna stay up all night and go to work and help you. But Gary will tell you, yeah, the reason why he left you is because you kept calling him. You was so fucking annoying. Every time there was something wrong, you didn't want to get off your lazy ass and go figure it out for your fucking self. You wanted to call Gary. And he had to go there every probably like 20 times a day because any problem you had, instead of you like a toilet being clogged, you called Gary to come over there and unclog the toilet, but you didn't want to get behind the desk and go back up to that room and unclog that toilet because you're a lazy shithead. So like I said, bro, we got you right where we need you. To send you back home, Athens, because you don't obey any laws that we already have instated in the United States. You go over there, you're killing your people, you're chaos and mayhem. Doesn't mean you get to escape over there because you think you're a tough guy and go over here and try to control us. That's not the way it goes. If you're coming into our domain, you follow our laws that are already instated. You don't make your own rules as you go. And you sure in the hell don't get to control any fucking one. We're not trying to control you. So why are you trying to control I? And by the way, all you guys, Harry, people, we charge people we don't like $5.25, and then a girl comes in. She was half decent, looks like, but her like demeanor and everything, like she was good with her money, but you wanted to be a prick and charge her $50. But do you ever charge anybody else money for a deposit? No, you don't. You pick and choose because you think people are dumb, and then you try and you think we're dumb, bro. We know what you're doing. And then you got pissed off at me because I told you about yourself and I said I wasn't gonna pay the $700 that I don't fucking owe you. And then you had a whole list that you wanted me to work for you, and then you got pissed when I was on the phone with Tammy and said, "No, bro, I paid him that I owed him, but I'm not what I should have done. I should have gave you the money. I should have went somewhere else because you're trying to be slick, and I know every move you guys are making. I'm not stupid, Harry, and you are the one stupid. You have a dot right here, or you have a dot right here. Bro, doesn't that tell you you're evil? Because people don't usually have a dot right here. You're evil, man. All about yourself. And then you get in your Jeep, and then you you drive around, and you basically are harassing us, bro. Because instead of calling the phone and seeing if we're busy, you come out and you drive around, you're stalking us. Because you need something done at your building? Okay, shut the fuck up and go and do it, you lazy punk. It's not up to us to do your job. Are we getting the money for the hotel? No, we sure is not. We're paying you to stay at the hotel. There's a difference, huge difference there, buddy, and buddy old pal. And then I go over there. You say, I feel bad because of what the Hardick's doing to you. That was a dead giveaway. It's you, Hardick. It's all these Athens that have hotels. And you're pissed off because I know you're not paying your taxes. What happens is every 5 years, then you gotta start paying your taxes. But you change the name over to somebody else, and then you don't have to pay your taxes. Next 5 years, then when that exempt, then you have to start paying your taxes, but you don't. You go down the line and you put it in somebody else's name, so you get 5 extra years with no taxes. So that's 15 years with no taxes. But are you worrying and caring about the poor and medium class? No, you're fucking not. You're wealthy, but you're a fucking scumbag. And you're pissed off because I realized you were a scumbag and noticed it. And noticed that you was trying to rip me off. So, and I got everyone, and Roger will tell you, dude, Ryan isn't, don't rip people off. And I'm pretty sure Ryan didn't owe you $700 because he ain't gonna just up and go without paying you the money. I don't owe you $700. So get it through your head, shut the hell up, and leave me the fuck alone. Stop harassing me, stop stalking me, do something with your low-level self. When that money is taken from you, you're not going to have nobody to come around you because they're feeding off of you right now. And you think they're your friends. They're not when you're going to find out when your money's gone. And when you have no money left, everyone's going to leave you. Because you have no money to give. And then it's housekeeper, right? Housekeeping. I heard you guys. Why every time I went to go pay, he went up there to make sure. You trying to use and abuse me. Because of my work ethic. Just like Heartache, just like Diane, Wanda, all of them. And then I'm going back and forth to Des Moines Lawns and everything. They're sitting in the laundry room and they go, ha 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 ha. And then you went off. It was like, yeah, this was good it was good that we got him over here because now we don't have to do it. Who the fuck do you think I am, you fucking chump? You stupid. Because I'm a slave for myself. A slave enough for myself. I don't need a slave for you, especially when you don't do nothing for me. And all you're trying to do is use and abuse and get more money out of me, and then you talk shit about me. Trying to form control. It's not going to happen there, guys, because you don't get to control or let alone the people. So, shut your mouth, pack your shit, go the fuck back home. Because we don't need your shit out here. We don't need your people out here. If you want to sit there and create hate and content and kill our people, go back to fuck home. Where they do that over there. We don't do that over here. So like I said, chump, go back home.